This was a good watch, but I felt like it could have been better. If you know Biodun Steven and you're familiar with her work, that means you probably saw the movie Sister and you saw Breaded Life. Unlike those compelling stories that I just mentioned, there was something missing in Momiwa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be reviewing a new movie by Biodun Steven titled Momiwa. In this review, I'll share some of the things I liked about this film and 3 major things that I felt like they did not get right. At the end, I'll also rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10. So if you're not sure if you should watch Momiwa or skip it, stay with me to the end and you will find out. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is NMR. I watch Nollywood movies, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so as to help you save your time. Through my objective and unbiased analysis of these movies, you get to decide if they're worth your while or not. So don't forget to like this review and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Let's dive right in. Momiwa follows the story of a housekeeper who is loved by the entire family, but she faces some problems when her employer's estranged wife suddenly shows up. This film is inspired by true events, and you can say that Biodun Steven crafts another movie narrative out of a simple plot. So what did I like? I liked the story. It was good. It was very engaging. The plot progression was really nice. I was interested, right? In fact, I can say that from the very first scene, I was hooked. When I saw Uzor running and some people were banging on the door, I was wondering what is going on, what is happening. So yes, it got my attention right from the first scene. I also liked the fact that there were some very emotional scenes. So if you're a crybaby, yes, please hold your tissue because you will definitely cry with this one. I thought casting and acting worked. Blessing Obasi shines as Momiwa, although I felt like her accent was a little bit distracting, but that's just my personal opinion. Maybe because I have seen her act other roles speaking the same way and I've just gotten tired of it. I liked Uzor Arukwe's performance. I thought it was a very strong one. Seeing him switch from calm to angry was really good. Iyabo Ojo as Kiki was also good. The only issue I had with that was that I felt like they did not have any chemistry. I'll talk about that in more detail when I'm talking about the issues I had with this film. The young actors, unfortunately, they lacked personality. I don't know, is it that children are not props? They actually bring something to the table in films. We need to stop treating them like they're just there to occupy space. I remember that scene where Kiki was leaving the house with her load and the girl was just sitting down there, and I'm like, why is this child just sitting down? Your mother is leaving. So yes, it did not really work for me. But aside from that, I thought it was a good story, good film. First, I felt like the relationships in this film were underdeveloped. I mean, all the relationships. Number 1, Kiki and Dadiwa, that's Neto. That's Uzor Arukwe. They were supposed to be people who used to be in love. They were supposed to be people who used to like really love themselves. After they had resolved their issues to a large extent, I really would have liked to see a bit of that friendship and love that they used to have. But these people, they didn't have any sort of connection. In fact, that scene where they kissed, it was so cringe I had to look away because it was just not given. I found it odd that Kiki was coming to beg her husband. She did not come with her family members. Nature did not involve any family. She was begging a random housekeeper to help her beg her husband. It seemed very weird to me. Also, the relationship between Momiwa and Dadiwa. If Biodun Steven knew that she was going to introduce a point where the both of them will end up together, I felt like she should have set the tone right from the start. I would have liked to see signs that these people were actually attracted to themselves, that these people actually liked themselves more than the housekeeper and boss relationship. So when they introduced that twist at the end, that the both of them were like ending together, I was like, no, this is not working. Like, from where to where? So that's it for relationships. Number 2, I felt like they did not explain Momiwa's backstory properly. What happened to her? What happened to her family members? There was a scene where we saw she was in the hospital and it seemed they were telling her she could not have children. What was that story? What actually happened? It would have been nice to know. Having that context would have helped us appreciate this film more. And finally, I didn't like the way they wrapped up this film. I'm talking from the point where Momiwa left the house. Things just went off, in my opinion. Number 1, Daddy was seeing the doctor at a random pharmacy seemed too circumstantial to me, too easy, right? Then the next thing, after Momiwa disappeared from prison, after she left prison, where did she go, right? Where did she go? Also, Daddywa was telling the police officers that he could not find her because he did not know her full name. He only knew her first name. That did not make any sense because he lived with this woman for 10 years. He sent her all the money she needed to run the house for 10 years. So whose account was he sending the money to? And we know that accounts are not just first name. It has to have first name and last name. He also mentioned that he bought her a house. So why would he say he did not know her surname? So it didn't make any sense to me. What would I rate this film? I'll rate it a 5.5 over 10. And this is because, like I said, even though it was a good watch, it had the potential to be better. It had the potential to be great. So, have you seen Momiwa? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, thank you for listening. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.